Our previously abandoned cottage is not looking quite so abandoned anymore as the walls in the lounge get their final coat of plaster.
Meanwhile, you remember we have a homestead and set about pulling up giant parsnips,
Searching for lost potatoes.
I've got to pull my finger out.
It's a bit of a disaster. It's a good scene. Lesson in patience and surrender.
Yeah. You might see in a previous vlog, Corey and Trevor cleared this bed. I planted this bed up with remaining carrot seed from last year. I thought rather than waste it, rather than let this bed go to waste after the garlic harvest, I was thinking to myself, what can I plant and harvest prior to the next crop of garlic? Now, yeah, carrots. So that worked out perfectly. So they've just all been harvested and this bed has been cleared of everything with the exception of a lot of grass and a lot of weeds that have grown here. Just clearing out all the grass, removing all the weeds and just generally getting this bed ship shape.
Morning all, we're in my cabin, as you can see. A couple of reasons. I've just been up here doing some Christmas shopping. Shh, don't tell the family. Hard to have any kind of privacy in the caravan. But also we can't really get in the house right now because the plasterer is here doing his magic, working his wonder with our walls. And I think today he's finishing. Could it be? I can't wait to see in there later. We'll bring you guys in to take a look at the finished product, of course. So we are going to spend some time outside today, turning our attention to the homestead that we have been woefully neglecting in the middle of all of this reno. We need to harvest those monster parsnips. I say harvest, we should say excavate, because they're so entrenched in the ground, and we need to get the garlic in stat because we're running a bit behind on that. And I'm looking outside and hoping that the weather calms down a bit because it has been absolutely wild out there lately. Speaking of wild things, I have something wild to tell you about, quite literally, because today's video is in partnership with Wild. So if you know us by now, you probably know that we're always trying to look at ways that we can just live more harmoniously with our environment, and that includes reducing plastic and reducing waste. And so that's where Wild comes in. Their cases are aluminium. Look at that bow design, so cute, isn't it? Because it's a reusable case and you just swap in the refills, these refills save about 30 grams of plastic every single time. I love the fact that they have these Christmas scents out. So we've got Berry Christmas, Vanilla Butterscotch, that one is Trevor's favorite, and Santa's Cookies. And so refilling these babies is so easy. I'm gonna show you now just how simple that is. Slip off the case, grab the refill, pop it on top until it clicks, pop the case back on, and twist it to the top. Ta-da! No faff. And I love that it's made with natural ingredients. No parabens, no aluminium, none of that other toxic nonsense. Better for you, better for your skin, better for the environment. And it works. Since I made this swap years ago now, Wild deodorant has been keeping me fresh every single day since. Here's the really exciting part. Wild are partnering with us this Black Friday for an exclusive discount of 33% off when you use our code IRISH33. So you can click the QR code here, or you can head to the link in our description box below. That discount is only available for a limited time during the Black Friday period, so get going. So this is gonna make a really great Christmas gift, or just treat yourself, you know? But whatever you do, make sure you hurry and head over to Wild so that you don't miss out on that exclusive 33% off. Now, let's get out of that wild weather. I'm looking outside thinking, is it plastic trouser weather? I think it might be. And go and excavate the parsnips. We also have to find some potatoes that we lost. We'll tell you more when we're up there.
Here we are. It's prime garlic planting time again. Feels like it was only yesterday that I planted last year's garlic. So I've got to pull my finger out. So I'm going to be planting it in the same bed that we did last year, the 12 metre long. I'm not sure if I'm going to be planting all the varieties that we did last year. We'll see. I still need to rummage around in the saved garlic bulbs to see what's left. Corey's been using it. Yeah, she's been using it in our dinners, in all the cooking. So that's good. It's been put into good use. I don't know which variety she's been using. We haven't really been keeping track of it. We haven't been particularly organised about. It was meant to be an experiment to see which we liked, which stored well, which grew well. We've been poor scientists about the entire process so far because we haven't had the time or headspace to actually record anything sensibly, write anything down. So yeah, you can't really call it an experiment at this stage. It was more just planting a bunch of random garlic bulbs and randomly consuming them. So yeah, we'll see what's left and we'll plant what we got and we'll go from there.
It's the lip.
I know. You silly little baby.
It's the lips.
Oh, my arm, I can't do more.
Okay.
Come here.
Look at the hens are mooching up and down. They're thinking that I'm going to be giving them some treats. I haven't got any treats I've already given you treats. You've eaten enough, you fat hens. And I've definitely got a lot more cleaning up to do. So this was the main potato bed. You can see the borage is going strong. You can see the landcress self-seeded going strong. You can see the marigolds are all still in bloom. Absolutely loving it. They are loving it. They don't mind this cold and the rain. Look at that. Amazing plant. Love it. Yeah, a lot of tidying up to do. Got to get rid of all of this thistle. So there's a thistle growing everywhere. It's been going mad. Thistle in the broad bean bed going absolutely mad. Almost completely engulfing all of the landcress. So yeah, so I've got a lot of gardening to do, a lot of catching up to do, but we'll get there. I need to finish off this garlic planting bed. I've got most of it cleaned up. It hasn't been too onerous, thankfully. Got a bunch of grass to pick out of the bed, and then we've also got a bunch of parsnip which are very ripe, and interestingly you can see they are actually starting to see some rodent damage. So I think the rats have made it up here and having a little nibble on our parsnips. So I'm going to dig them all up and we'll put them in storage, and hopefully we'll be able to make Christmas dinner out of them.
time for?
It's time for comment of the week.
It's actually time for question of the week. We've had a question repeated many times in the comments, so...
It's time for question of the week.
There we go. So many people pointed out we made a bit of a faux pas, and that we were like, 2 weeks left, 1 week left, the timeline's finished, and then we gave no update. Everyone's like, what the heck is happening with your timeline? What's happening with the grant? So sorry about that. We've just been so...
Broken
and busy. Poor chap. Yeah, we just completely forgot to give you guys an update on that. So what is the update?
Well, we're waiting on them getting back to us. They let us know when we filed all of our paperwork that there were long delays at this stage. They've got a big backlog of applicants. Yeah, it's going to be a while until they get back in touch with us. So yeah, we're waiting to hear back from the council now.
Watch this space.
Yeah, we've done what we can.
So we've met the timeline in terms of we feel like we've ticked the boxes, we've filed the paperwork. So that's all good. So from our point of view, we're feeling okay now.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
So now we'll just wait for them to show up, see what they say. And obviously we will give you an update as and when we hear anything else. But yeah, sorry about not being forthcoming on that. You're just distracted.
Thanks for all your comments, folks. We enjoy them and they keep us going, keep us motivated, keep us entertained, keep us informed.
Keep us on task, like everyone pointing out you haven't given us an update, so thanks. Yeah, thanks guys. Maybe next week we'll choose yours.
So here we have the parsnip haul for the year. Not too bad for, that was 2 meters worth. Probably only got about half the harvest. I think the other half was pulled up by birds getting in the anti-bird netting. Yeah, some of them are absolute monsters. Glove for perspective, glove for scale. One of them has been well and truly munched. I thought it was rodent, but actually I saw our favourite pest in Ireland, the slug, having a good time in there. I wouldn't have thought slugs enjoyed parsnip, but now I know. But otherwise, pretty good haul. I reckon that's a good 5 kilos at least, probably between 5 and 10 kilos. Good enough for Christmas dinner. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I just don't know how we're going to store them.
Well, with everything else, I guess.
They're about to plant the garlic, but K-Man's just said it's a bit of a disaster. How so?
Everything is rotten. No, actually one variety is plantable.
That's disappointing. Challenges of trying to do too many things at once, eh, sweet? Lost potatoes. How did these end up here?
Why?
Yeah.
Because we had spare? Well, no, it was an experiment of planting later than normal. So,
And then we lost them.
yeah, they all died back and didn't know where they went.
Turns out they're here. Somewhere. Forkshaw makes things convenient.
It does. To our generous viewers.
Yeah. What is that?
That is a bracken root.
Gosh. Long-time viewers will be pleased to see that you're harvesting potatoes in high vis. Safety first. Ooh, we've got some jackets. Jackets, buds. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, there's one. Oh, so here we are, guys. We didn't know if this day, it felt like it was never going to come. One of those things that you're kind of waiting for. There was delays. We're starting to believe that this might never happen. And yet here we are in our fully rendered, plastered cottage. The walls are finished. Oh.
The last messy job is done, so we are now in clean-up mode and preparing to move in.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. But this is looking great. He's done a great job, hasn't he? He's really skilled guy.
It's taken a while to get here.
Yeah.
The last few weeks have been torture, battle with one's self, not to pull your hair out.
And a lesson in patience and surrender.
Yeah.
Especially because the weather just turned, and we'd always said we wouldn't do that second winter in the caravan, and here we are wintering again in the caravan. So it was just a bit kind of, even though it's not going to be full winter, yeah.
It's been a particularly cold November, isn't it?
It has,
So
yes.
We've suffered.
Yeah, but we're alive, and the thought of spending a cozy night in our own four walls just feels like an unbelievable luxury at this point. For all of you living in a regular house, taking it for granted, hug your walls today. Be thankful that you have walls, keeping you safe, keeping you warm, keeping you dry, and you're not getting buffeted about by wind in a caravan. Or waking up feeling like maybe I've lost the feeling in my nose because it's so cold.
I think the lowest I'd seen on the thermometer when I woke up was 11 Celsius inside.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevor and I had to empty several of the cupboards of our clothes in the caravan because they were all wet. So that was nice. It's the last hurrah from the caravan. Anyway, yeah, it's looking great in here. It's looking more and more like a home. I mean, right now it would look like still a building site to most people, but we can see it now. We can see the vision, and now it's all just kind of pretty and fun stuff, isn't it?
Well, we don't.
She says optimistically.
We don't have a working kitchen right now.
Shh.
Lots of cleaning to do.
That's pretty and fun.
But we're going to move in.
We're going to move in. Yeah, we're not really fully ready to move in, but we're just doing it anyway. Trevor and I have been itching to finish her room. So since you last saw us in there, we've done nothing because the staircase had to get taken out again because that wall needed to be rendered. So we haven't been able to get upstairs. So we're looking forward to getting back on track with that. Still lots to do, but actually being able to do it from a more well-rested place is going to be amazing.
So tune in next week, folks, and join us for our first night in this 150-year-old cottage.
Yay! Can't wait. See you then.
Bye, folks.
Bye. Thanks. And say thanks that you have walls, you know. That you have walls. Sometimes I think we're on the same page and we're vibing today, not so. Oh, I've got that winter wet dog nose now. Wait. I need a tissue, not my hand. Can I use your top?
Sure.
No, I won't do that.